Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Entertainment Brick Show. Today, we are continuing on with the smaller series that I'm doing here about some of these smaller, kind of like lesser known Star Wars animated projects. We've previously done Visions Season 1 as well as Tales of the Jedi, and if you saw the thumbnail, read the title, this is going to be the Visions Season 2 video of why didn't LEGO make any sets for Visions Season 2. Vision Season 1, I didn't really have any set ideas in particular. Instead, went with like a minifigure series. And for Vision Season 2, I'm doing the same thing here. I don't really have... I mean, there are definitely sets that LEGO can make off of Vision Season 2. But the use of like a minifigure series might be a little bit easier, just considering there are, 9 short episodes with tons of characters, with all unique characters to them. So I figured maybe the best way to kind of do that is to instead make a minifigure series involving all those characters. And just kind of just kind of like a one-off kind of thing. Just do a minifigure series, one-off kind of thing. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to be talking about a minifigure series. Again, I don't think LEGO would have made any sets off of this show, and obviously they haven't yet. There are definitely options. Like I feel like in the first episode, for instance, there was like that ship that the main character was driving. Or kind of like a ground speeder, kind of remind me of like General Grievous's ground speeder thing, whatever that was in Revenge of the Sith, I think on Utapau, was that right? I don't actually remember. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but regardless, he had like some weird spinny thing. So that ship maybe could have been something from the first episode, including like the first character or the main character of that short, the villain, and then like that droid character that went alongside it, and maybe even those two trooper characters that were alongside the villain character, the Sith Master. That would have been pretty cool too. So regardless, there are definitely options that LEGO could have done for actual full-blown LEGO sets based off of Visions Season 2, but just for the sake of having so many characters in that first, those one season kind of things, those anthology series, I figured it might be easier just to make a minifigure series and kind of put all the main characters in it, just instead of making a full-blown like list of sets for each episode. You know what I mean? It just might be easier. So, with that being said, let's get into the minifigure series. So the first minifigure is going to be Lola, which is the main character of the first episode, which is called Sith, I think. And Lola will have her dual-sided lightsaber, one end with yellow and one with red. And then she would also come with the droid that she has. I don't remember what that droid's called, but it reminds me a little bit. I think it was like Overwatch. Like, is it Lego Overwatch? I think that kind of has like a weird looking like rounded piece thing that could be useful for this droid to represent this droid character that has like little little leg things and like mostly like a circular body. I think that's what it was. I think that's from, if I'm remembering that correctly. Anyways, that would be the first minifigure there, Lola. Then the second minifigure would be the Sith Master, which is just what the villain's name is in the credits of this episode. I got all these names from the credits of their episodes, so I'd imagine they are, correct. So the Sith Master would just come with his red lightsaber, nothing too crazy for him. And for most of the minifigures going forward, there isn't anything too defining about the accessories that they have. So I'll just kind of run through the list here. The next minifigure will be from the second episode of Season 2, which is Screecher's Reach, and that minifigure will be Dal. And Dal has her necklace, the necklace thing that the Sith Master or whatever was kind of like sending her messages through, it sounded like, to go to the cave and like, find that Sith Lord that was stuck in the cave and stuff like that. So Dal will be the only figure representing Episode 2, just considering I feel like all the other some other characters, I should say, not all the other characters, some other characters deserve to be at this spot more than, more characters from her episode, so Dal's the only one there. Then number 4 is Koten, which is from Episode 3, which is In the Stars. She was the younger girl with the, I'm trying to remember, In the Stars with the one with like the water planet that the Empire kind of took all their water and stuff, so the main character of that episode, Koten, is going to be this next minifigure. And then number 5 is Tashina. Is that how you say that? I think it's Tashina, who will be the sister accompanying Koten in this episode. So both those characters will be in this minifigure series. And then number 6 is Kalina, and number 7 is Anna Sukaline. I think that's how you say that. And those are both characters from I Am Your Mother, which is episode 4, I think. And they will be, have like the Twi'lek pieces and stuff like that in blue, which will be kind of cool. So those are 2 characters, minifigures there for that one. Minifigure number 8, 9, and 10 are all from the same short episode, that being episode 5, which is Journey to the Dark Head. So we have Ara, Tool, and Bishan. And Ara is the I don't remember what she was. She was kind of like some sort of like religious character, whatever, that was praising. We talk about, she's the one that came up with the idea to destroy the dark side's statue, whatever. And then Tool is the Jedi that accompanied her. And then Bishan is the Sith, or whatever. Was he Inquisitor? No, I think he was a Sith Lord that fought at the end. So those 3 characters from that one. I loved that episode, so I had to kind of give him a lot of minifigures to kind of fill these spots up with them. And then figure number 11 is Loi, I think that's how you say that, which is the actual spy dancer minifigure herself. She'll probably have like a lot of cloth pieces and stuff to kind of represent like her cape and stuff like that. Minifigure number 12, 13, and 14 are all from the Bandits of Golak, which is Sharak, Rani, and the Inquisitor. So those characters there, Sharak and Rani being the main two characters of that episode, and it would be, the main character minifigures. And then the Inquisitor being just the Inquisitor villain from that episode. Minifigure number 15 is Crux, which is the main kind of guy from the Pit episode who was able to climb out and stuff like that. So he would be in here. And then the last minifigure, number 16, is Ao from Ao's Song. And yeah, that's really it. But basically, just want to make another one of these videos talking about how many good characters and good set potential all these smaller Star Wars shows have. Because there's just too many good characters to not get stuff for these smaller projects, at least in this case Star Wars Visions, with so many great characters for minifigure series. So there you have it. If you enjoyed that video, do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.